everybody. I'm Jerry Perez from FANUC America, and today we have a virtual demo of a Cobot Palletizer coming from Motion Control Robotics, known as MCRI. I'm joined with Jim Skelding, one of the greats of the industry. Jim, how you doing today?
Hey, great. Well, I'll take that any day of the week. Thanks, Jerry.
So today it's a virtual demo. The point of this is yes, to get a little bit of overview of the features and benefits, but for people to be able to see hands-on, how does this work? What are the real virtual, what are the features and things they would interact with if they were there with you in person? So without further ado, Jim, take it away.
All right, Jerry, thanks. So we're going to talk about the BA Palletizer, the low risk, low cost, and quick ROI Palletizer from Motion Control Robotics, made here right in Fremont, Ohio, in the flattest part of the country in the Midwest. So the system starts in the 120 range, complete, provides continuous operation 24/7 for the Palletizer, and features the FANUC CRX 30IA with an 8-year zero maintenance on the unit itself. So let's talk about the layout and the features. So here you see the basic 3D model of the BA Palletizer, consisting of the base unit that has forklift pockets so it can be moved around quickly. We'll get to that in a minute. The robot and Rockwell PLC controller, an industrial PC HMI, big screen, 19 inches, very good, very crisp graphics. So Jerry, here's what you see is the rugged weldment construction of the VAP, a very heavy duty machine being moved in by a forklift, set down. Basically, the operators set the unit down, the wings for the pallet are extended out manually, and then the operator makes the necessary connections, the 110 volt AC power, and the pneumatics for the end of arm tool.
It's basically move it in, fold out the wings, plug in power.
Correct. Very simple, very easy to move. And you also have the option with the VAP is to bolt it in place. We have a lot of customers that want it permanently fixed, and it really makes for solving either one of those problems pretty quickly.
Jim, can you tell us a bit more about the robot, this Cobot, we should say, right? Collaborative robot. There's based on the latest safety standards, no such thing as a collaborative robot, but it's a Cobot, right? That has collaborative type features, but tell us about it.
Okay, Jerry. The FANUC CRX 30IA, the collaborative robot from FANUC America, provides 8 years zero maintenance, 120 volt plug-in power, a small footprint, quick setup, and basically an industrial robot in the collaborative or the Cobot platform, as you say. Okay, Jerry, let's talk about the benefits of the BA Palletizer. First and foremost, easy to program with our pallet configurator software. Collaborative safety, compliant with A3 for collaborative robotics, portable and quick setup, super fast as you just saw to get it into place and be palletizing quickly. And then of course the expandability, being able to expand with barcode readers, print and apply systems, quality control, metal detector, check weighers, things like that. So let's talk about throughput and rates, because in automation, rate drives everything. How fast the cases are coming at you, how many you have to pick up at a time, what the pattern looks like. I mean, that pretty much will dictate if this can be done with a robot or not. So cases per minute. What we do here at Motion Controls is we go on 6 to 8 tasks per minute. So obviously if we're picking up 2 cases at a time and placing 2 cases at a time, we're going to double that rate in a cases per minute. The case size. One of the things that we have is our go, no-go calculator. So you basically will enter in your case height, width, and length, and then the weight, and it will spit out, yes, this is a go or a no-go application for the BA Palletizer. And then of course the payload. One of the largest payloads in the industry, the 30 kilograms, 66 pounds capability with the FANUC CRX, minus the end of arm tool weight, of course, but one of the largest in the industry. So let's talk a little bit about end of arm tool. That's okay, Jerry?
Sure.
So I'm going to send it down to Kyle, and he's going to show us how the end of arm tool and talk a little bit about throughput on his end.
Hi guys, I'm Kyle Klinsky with Motion Control Robotics. Today we're going to be showcasing one of our systems called the BAP. So this is the FANUC CRX 30IA. One of the most common questions we get asked by our customers is, what is the product rate? So on a single unit load setup, you are looking at 6 to 8 cases per minute and stacking at about 68 inches tall. So this vacuum tool that is on the robot right now is a standard BAP end of arm tool. If you have cases that cannot be vacuumed from the top, we offer a clamp tool that could accommodate your setup as well. Back to you, Jim.
Hey, thanks, Kyle. One of the things, Jerry, that I talked about a little bit earlier about is the expandability. So I want to go into a little bit more detail about that. So one of the things that we're seeing a lot of is some customers, they want to be able to stack a higher stack, up to 100 inches tall. So the expandability of the BA Palletizer allows us to add a vertical lift to where we can reach a little bit higher and stack those pallet unit loads up to 100 inches. Another thing is barcode scanning, check weighers, metal detectors, print and apply systems. All of those items can be added and expanded on the BAP platform.
Expandability, I think that's a good point because not all Cobot palletizers are built the same for what we see. And I think what we see in the marketplace is, even though they're standard modular systems, palletizing it's unique from end user to end user, right? So the fact you can expand on that and you're ready to expand that, I think that's a good differentiator.
The real star of the show is our pallet configurator. So I'm going to send it back to Kyle and let him go through the pallet configurator. Kyle?
All right, so what makes the system unique lies right here within the HMI. So as you walk up to the system, this is your home screen and what's going to be displayed, showing you an overview of the system and the unit loads that are currently running. The system comes pre-programmed with 10 of your most common pallet patterns. To navigate to that section, you would go to the setup button in the bottom left-hand corner. After you click that button, you would then navigate to the left side menu, select the pallet pattern that you would like to assign to the system, and click Attach to In-Feed Conveyor. After you confirm the product to the conveyor, you can then navigate back to your home screen and start the system. But let's say that you want a pallet pattern that is outside of those 10 pre-programmed unit loads. You would then navigate back to the setup. You would select Create New. You would assign a name, and then you would assign the product parameters shown here in the bottom left-hand corner. After you assign the parameters, you can navigate down to the Layer Build tool. As you navigate to this screen, you are going to want to select Clear Layer, and that will clear the previous product pattern. This comes pre-programmed with 2 different column stack orientations, vertical and horizontal. For demonstration purposes, I will select vertical. Once you select that, the product automatically centers on the pallet. After that, you can navigate back to the setup by selecting the button in the bottom left-hand corner, clicking Save, located here, and attaching your new product to the in-feed conveyor. And then you would want to navigate back to the home screen, and then you could select the Start button to start running your new product.
Thanks, Kyle, for going through the HMI. Definitely, I love when I see HMIs and I see green, red, yellow, right? Those are good indicators, a great, just simple user interface that people can follow for what buttons I need to click, where do I need to go next, right? That's kind of what makes it easy to use.
Hey, Jerry, let me just go over safety real quick. The BA Palletizer comes standard with 3 safety area scanners, which are programmable to the area that it's going to. So we can program around building columns, program around workable aisles, etc. If necessary, adding fencing in place of an area scanner can be done as well for those high traffic areas that would trip the safety areas, safety scanners more often. And of course, the CRX collaborative robot, the CRX meets all A3 safety standards for working around people, which really puts us over the top when it comes to safety, motion controls, and for the BA Palletizer. Hey, Kyle, can you show us a little bit about the area scanners on the BAP?
All right, guys. So another aspect that makes the collaborative robot unique is the human interface feature, which is reinforced by 3 area scanners located around the cell. Right now, it is moving in its full speed mode. But as I walk within the area scanner distance, the system will slow down to allow an operator to work next to it.
So there's products out there. I've done a lot of research out there to see what's in the market today, and meeting standards is important, and standards change. And even though the latest release of safety standards related to collaborative robots, there's no such thing as a collaborative robot anymore. That's why I like the fact that you have the area scanners built in. You have an option for fencing if you need it. Because bottom line, when you do your risk assessment, you just have to assess if someone's going to get hurt.
I bet you're probably asking, how do you get one, right, Jerry? I mean, like, hey, what do I got to do to get one of these things, right?
Exactly, Jim. So Jim, how do we get one? How do they buy one?
All right. Great segue. I don't know, a little corny, but that's okay. I'm an old guy. So the BA Palletizer is available on our website with an online quoting portal. So what you can do is just log onto our website, go to the BA Palletizer portal page, enter in your case data, your pallet configuration, your pallet size and type, select your options in regards to maybe you need an onboard compressor because you don't have plant air in the area. Maybe you want to buy a couple extra tools to run bigger or smaller cases. All of that is put into the quote portal. Once you hit save and send, within minutes, you'll get a firm proposal from our website that'll be sent to your email that you can, issue a purchase order on and start the journey down the BAP collaborative robot palletizer system. So once the PO is issued, just kind of segueing into delivery, typical delivery time is usually a few weeks, dependent upon stock. But the delivery, the setup, power up, and training, and then kicking off to production. Most of our customers are producing pallets, and the unit is up and running within the first day of arrival at site. So one of the things that we do that kind of sets us apart is we offer a free FAT. So, before people issue the PO, they may say, you know what, I really want to see it in action. So send us a pallet of your goods. We actually program it into the BAP for you. And then we do a free factory acceptance test on our shop floor. You can either come into our shop and watch it firsthand, or we can video it, send it back to you. So there is no better proof than seeing the unit that you're going to get on the floor, palletizing your product in your fashion that you need, whatever the pallet pattern is, and inspecting the quality before you even issue a purchase order. Here's where we're going to send it over for tech support. So I'm going to send it back to Kyle.
So another pro of working with Motion Control Robotics is our tech remote support that allows programmers to assist you anywhere in the world to help with your troubleshooting capabilities. We also offer online manuals and video walkthroughs to help aid in your troubleshooting. So the BA Palletizer is portable, powerful, and everything you need to get your plant up and running. That's all we have for today. We'll see you out on the floor.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
So really, thanks to MCRI, thanks Jim, Kyle, and the team over there. One for creating the BA Palletizer, this Cobot Palletizer, right? It's a product that we see a lot of people wanting and deploying. So thanks for your time today for this virtual demo. So what's the next best thing though? Somebody to go fill out the quote, just contact you to go look at their process. What would you say, Jim's the next best thing to do for somebody right now?
Best thing to do, Jerry, is go to our website, motioncontrolrobotics.com, products, BA Palletizer, scroll down, click on get a quick quote, and you're on your way. Thanks, Jerry, and thanks to FANUC America for this opportunity to showcase our product.
Great. Awesome. Jim, thanks again. And for those of you out there watching virtual demos, we'll see you next time.